What does the phrase "food is political" really mean? This isn't just abstract social justice speak. It is well documented across history that food has and continues to inform some of the most basic tenets of our society. The social roles and hierarchies that we accept, the laws that we design and enforce, and the economic systems that we work in. What people eat has long been used to create both in and out groups. For example, when colonizers from Spain fell ill in the Americas, Christopher Columbus specifically pointed to indigenous food as the culprit. Securing shipments of European food became of utmost importance to colonial leadership, and the consumption of this food was seen as an important distinction of bodily superiority. Controlling the food supply is an act of controlling the people that depend on that food. Ever wonder why the US is so eager to distribute international food aid in the form of excess agricultural crops like wheat, soy, and rice? By flooding those markets with cheap commodities, local farmers are displaced and the people now dependent on US exports. Food as a tool of diplomacy has long been part of the US political strategy. In the height of the Cold War, US food aid was specifically meant to symbolize the riches of democracy and undermine communist powers. Our relationship with food shapes how we see ourselves and the way we engage with other people. This starts simply with language. Consider the fact that both farm workers and food service are considered unskilled labor. When the minimum wage law of 1938 was passed, can you guess two categories of workers that it excluded? How we describe food holds major implications around how we understand power in our society. For example, the racist connotations behind watermelon and MSG aren't really about those two ingredients, but rather purposely and consistently devaluing and othering the people represented by those foods. The politics of food literally changes our life, and for the 19 million or so people who work in the US food system, it directly dictates it. Yet most food programs actually critical of the power structures within the US food system are only available at a graduate level. This is a dangerously effective way to limit knowledge transfer and disenfranchise the very people working within the food system that we need to advance equitable change. At Studio Tao, we believe that food workers should be centered in food education and the politics of food should be taught front and center. That's why we're building a new type of food curriculum designed for food systems workers with an explicit social justice angle and a focus on BIPOC contributions to the US food system. We're currently fundraising to make Food Systems 101 a reality in 2023, and I hope you'll join us. The link to donate is in our caption and comments.